As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
Yes? Can't a man drink? I'm gonna keep Haunting Brew's owner. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. The meadery has quite a pet. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a... Both of the there's an entrance to it in the... I've already removed the boards, so the meter... Sabjorn keeps that locked. I made them... He treats me like a slave. If this plan... Maven and I... And guess who? Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting in there. Now you need to clear them out. Remember.
What do you want?
What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
It's so good. Look at you wearing an amulet of Mara. Are you saying you're available? Looks like you've already got someone with you.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Need some... Lead the way.
Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
more of the red gems. Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant, Malice, handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Why are you standing here, then? I've told the captain of the guard we'll have the meadery cleared for the tasting, and he could be here any minute. Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Arche will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Arche will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Arche keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
Lost?
Yes?
Yes?
Was something... Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem,
Yes?
how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet.
Ours
I call
is
it
to smile
Cunning
at
Brew
your
Reserve.
passing, friend.
I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it
Yes.
seems.
Yes?
Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
You're in charge.
I'm
here.
all ears.
Sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming
Need
with
something?
me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now,
Yeah? Yes?
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said
Yes?
move.
Huh?
Farewell, Sebjorn.
Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
Need something?
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're
Arcade
welcome to
keeps
take a
the
look
cycle.
around Sabjorn's
He watches
office.
us in life
He
and
keeps
death.
most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was
Arcade
Maven's
keeps the
part of the
cycle.
deal.
He watches us
She's
in
put me
life
in charge
and
of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven
Let
a
us
favor
sleep,
getting
sweet
rid of him,
Arcade, by your
and
side.
saved me from
Let
wasting
no harm
coin
come to us.
hiring someone else to do it later. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Arcade will guard our eternal rest.
Huh?
His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Arcade will guard our eternal rest. His servant will protect the dead from harm. Protect us, Arcade, from the foul unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Archay keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Protect us, Archay, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Let us sleep, sweet Archay, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Let us sleep, sweet Archay, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Protect us, Archay, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Let us sleep, sweet Archay, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
Yeah?
Let us sleep, sweet Archay, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Archay will guard our eternal rest. The servants shall protect the dead from harm. from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
Yes? Need something?
RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
It's everything I could have hoped for. I know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room. If you see anything you like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do. Be careful!
Long life to you, Thane.
RK will guard
I
our
played with
eternal
Lucy
rest.
in the park today.
His servants shall
I
protect
feel
the
sorry
dead from
for
harm.
her.
Aye.
Yeah?
Protect us.
I trust you have good news for me?
Arche will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the
Don't
dead
tell
from
me.
harm.
Sibby and Louis Latruche? Well, Sibby is in jail, and Latruche is certainly welcome to try. My hired help is more than a match for him. Really? Now that is interesting. Then you should know that Louis and I have a
Arche will
certain
guard our eternal rest.
history.
His servants
Tell you
shall
what,
protect the dead from harm.
go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right, I'll settle accounts with Louis. This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves' Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Protect us, Arche.
Hello. Out of my
Foul
way.
and unclean who seek to disturb Dead's
I'm
rest.
glad I ran into you. I was wondering if...
Hello, ladies. Is there anything a big, strong man can do for you this fine day?
I don't know. If you see any big, strong men Now, around, shouldn't you be let us off know, arranging our will you? wedding day? Don't keep me waiting. Look at you, wearing an amulet of Mara. Looks like you've already got someone with
Every
you.
one of them.
Hey, I cut you into the deal. There's nothing else to discuss. Hey, I cut you into the deal. There's nothing else to discuss. You are pleasant company. More than pleasant.
Let us
And what
speak,
about
sweet
you?
Arche,
Would
by
you
your side.
be interested in a life
No
together?
harm come to us.
Good. The two of us, then. All of Skyrim should get ready to stand aside. Hey, I cut you into the deal. There's nothing else to discuss.
I'm getting out of here.
Someone do something!
Someone there?
Stop, thief!
Damn you.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
Protect us, Arche.
What could it mean?
From the foul and
The
unclean
turn of the
who seek to
Dragonborn?
disturb the dead's
And who
rest.
among us could possibly hold that honor?
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Sure, that'll do just fine. Go on ahead. Until next time.
Let us
Need
sleep,
something?
sweet Arche, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
Look at you, wearing an amulet of Mara. Are you saying you're available? Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem.
Sweet Arche, by your
See,
side.
I don't really outright
No harm
own
come to us.
Frost. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven.
Protect us, Arche.
My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latruche at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latruche. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it,
Arche will
and
guard
you can
our
have the
eternal
second
rest.
half of the payment.
His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
Then I think we're done talking.
Need
Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
Arcade keeps the spirit.
And getting out of here.
You're mine. No more. I yield. found you.
What was that?
Now you're mine. Get him! This is the end for you. You won't get the best of me. Damn you!
I'll kill you where
best
you
you can
stand. Close.
I cannot best you.
Protect us, Archay, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Let us sleep, sweet Archay, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Archay keeps the cycle. He watches us in... Archay will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. No harm come to us.
Ha! You've done it! Got to admit, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you've definitely earned your pay. Yes, yes, here it is. I think I'd best be off now.
His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Protect us, Archay, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Archay keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Archay keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the Guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
An amulet of Mara? You're not married? Surprising.
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
From the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
They're well-funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gollum Eye.
Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm.
Gollum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Let no harm come to us.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. No. Mercer wants him alive. For now. Stubborn or not, he's the only contact we've got at the East Empire Company. Just keep on his tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gullumai alive, but remind him who we are.
Need something?
Need something?
Need something?
I'm
Good
waiting.
afternoon. So, what do we have here? Let me guess. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Good afternoon. You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Need something? Fresh fish.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions.
Let no harm come to
His
us.
late ship was quite the admirer.
Need something?
Play me. Pardon me.
divine smile on you, friend.
I'm waiting.
Steward, I will need the following reagents for my studies. Please see to them.
Miss Stentor, these are quite expensive. I trust you know how limited the hold's
Need
funds
something?
are at this time.
Is that an
Yes,
amulet of...
and I'm so aware of how necessary my
surprised someone like you
divinations
isn't
in the city's defense. My
The passing of my dear husband. Well, yes, why wouldn't I
Very
be?
well.
Are you
But I suspect her
interested
grace
in
will
me?
not be pleased.
It's settled then.
I've seen Jarl's
Brief
come
as
and
life
go.
can be
This
in
one only became
Skyrim,
Jarl
at
because
least
her
we'll have
husband
each
died.
other.
She'll be replaced in a matter of months.
Miss Stentor, watch your tongue in the Jarl's court.
On threat of what, exactly? This city wouldn't run without me. Now, if you'll excuse me, my work awaits.
Archay will
I-
guard our eternal rest.
Yes?
The servants shall
Yeah?
protect the dead from harm.
Good afternoon.
Yes, see you again, friend.
What do you need? Yes?
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
Oh, Master, it's your time to do it, please.
Archay will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
You should know you can afford a septim or two.
Good afternoon.
What do you need, my friend? I'm waiting.
Ah, I see you have... Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the
Servants
goods.
shall protect the dead from harm.
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers.
He watches us in life.
Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Need something?
Seems there's always more.
Need something?
Need something?
Hmm?
Yes. What do you need?
Yes?
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Let us sleep, sweet Archay, by your side.
Hmm?
Let no harm come to us.
The coin or two for a veteran?
Yes?
It's not much to ask.
RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
What do you need?
RK will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. RK will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
Is that an amulet of Mara? I'm surprised someone like you isn't spoken for.
Let us sleep, sweet RK, by your side. Let no harm come to us. RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
There's nothing for you in the warehouse, so why don't you take a walk?
Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Let us sleep, sweet RK, by your side. Let no harm come to us. RK will guard our eternal rest.
Yes?
Servants shall protect the dead from harm.
Yes?
RK will guard our eternal rest. Servants shall protect the dead from harm. Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek
What do you want me to
disturb
carry?
the dead's rest.
let me know if you see anything you like. Well, take a look. All right.
Yes?
Viren said you got here just before the execution. Is that an amulet of Mara? Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
What do you need?
Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
By the gods, the Emperor's been murdered on his own ship, moored in the Indian.
Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
Huh? Ah! Found you! Found you! Put you down! No!
Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Arcade will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Arche will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Nothing here after all. What was that? That works! Victory is yours! I submit!
Arche keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
Did you hear something?
Arche will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Protect us, Arche, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Let us sleep, sweet Arche, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Let us sleep, sweet Arche, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Let us sleep, sweet Arche, by your side. Arche will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
That's it? That's all you got?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Arche will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead.
I heard something.
Victory is yours. I submit.
This is the end for you! Is that the best you can do?
Another fight.
I've had enough of you!
There's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about it. No, please. There's no need for that. I'll tell you everything. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Arcade keeps the cycle.
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Protect us, Arcade. From the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
You needed to know more? Put that down.
Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
What did you need?
Interest you in some marksman training.
Did Gulamai give up any information on our buyer? No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Protect us, Arcade. The foul and unclean who...
Never should have come here. You're nothing. I'll kill you.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
Hurt me.
You always
hey, watch what you're doing. Yes, I haven't got all day. Prepared to...
You don't stand a chance.
Oh, crap. That?
How can I assist?
Leave me in peace.
Hello there.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something? Huh?
Yes?
This one needs something?
An amulet of Mara. You're looking for marriage, then?
Won't lie, I am. And you? Then it's settled. You and me.
Do you need something?
I leave politics to others. I serve the lord of the castle.
What do you need, handsome?
Our K will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
I have everything I need right here.
Hello? Anyone there? Who's there? Did you hear something?
Leave me in peace.
Yes?
Leave me in peace.
Do you need something?
Yes? I'm waiting.
Our K will guard our eternal
Yes?
rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
Need to hunt again soon.
Huh? Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your
What
side.
are you waiting for?
Let no
Get
harm
out there
come
and
to us.
find a moth priest.
Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
What do you need? Okay, got it.
Hello there.
Do you need something? Hello there.
Blood. So hungry all the time now. Need to hunt again soon.
Anything else?
What do you need? Okay, got it.
I leave politics to others. I serve the lord of the castle.
Yes?
Hmm?
I don't converse with my prey.
Is that an amulet of Mara? I'm surprised someone like you isn't spoken for.
Hello there.
Until next time.
Ancestors guide you.
You seek to disturb the dead's rest.
I don't
Yeah.
converse with my prey. I don't converse with my prey. I don't converse with my prey.
This better be good.
Need something?
Blood. So hungry all the time now. Need to hunt again soon.
Let's get going.
Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
Hello there. Very good. Should you visit her again, I suspect you'll find our new
Let
sibling
us sleep,
appreciates her
Arcade, by your
transformation.
side. Let no harm come to us.
Speak with Farron Sadri. He has something for you.
All right, then.
Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
Need something?
I leave politics to others. I serve the lord of the castle.
If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you. If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
My dear Felicia.
First kill is always the best. Blood has never tasted as sweet since...
If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you. If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you. If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. RK will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Let us sleep, sweet RK, by your side. Let no harm come to us. RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
Is there something I can do for you?
RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
Need something?
Protect us, RK. Let us sleep, sweet RK, by your side. No harm comes to us. Arcade will guard my servants shall protect the dead from harm. Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. No harm come to us. Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins, and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you? Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. 25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest. Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows. The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much. The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men, and the Ratway became a bloodbath. I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim.
Arcade keeps the secret. He watches us in life and death.
The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best. She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close. If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. was absolutely smitten by her. Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath.
In life and death.
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house. That's enough of this unnecessary chatting. We need to keep going.
RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. RK will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Let us sleep, sweet RK, by your side. Let no harm come to us. RK will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard.
That will be my triumph! Who's there?
Must you keep stopping? Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset. Something's near. Two more of them ahead. Something. Feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Bone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I bet. You can do. Out of my way. Your life is mine. Can't hide from me. I'll spit on your corpse. I must have been hearing things. No one here now. Who's there? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Carlia always was a nymph. What is it? People attempt to hide is insulting. Out of my way! That's hardly worth my time. You have written your own epitaph. It's too easy! That wasn't a fight, it was an execution. This shouldn't take long. Your life is mine! You mean nothing! We're on the right track. She's been through here as well. Who's there? That was hardly worth my time. That door up ahead looks perfect for hiding an ambush. I'm ready. Your blood will adorn my flame. Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness, and you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia's close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Yes. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot.
Foul and unclean who seek
All I
to
had
disturb
hoped
the
was to
dead's
capture
rest.
Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's
Foul and
remains.
unclean who seek
I
to
suspect
disturb
the
dead's
information we
rest.
need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider
Arcade
Gallus
keeps
trusted
cycle.
with the knowledge of his
He watches us
Nightingale
in life
identity.
and death.
There were three of us. Myself, Gallus and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Let us sleep, sweet Archay, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
Archay will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close.
Archay keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him.
Who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can.
Archay keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and
speak only to... Trust no one else. Please, there isn't much time. What is it? Please make it brief. We have much to do.
Archay will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
Yes, what is it? Can I help you with anything else?
Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? A problem. Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No,
However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era, killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind.
I'm not fretting. I don't want to.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
Is there a reason you're asking?
No,
Calselmo is
certainly
stubborn
not.
as a mule. Be careful when you
Experiments may
speak
have
to
gone
him.
awry, but clearly with no discernible consequences.
I see. Is that an amulet of Mara?
Certainly, I hope not.
Let's sate that
would be
appetite,
quite
huh?
unfortunate for my research.
Until
us
next
sleep.
time.
Sweet Archay, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
Don't come near me. I don't want to get hurt again.
Disrespect when you disrespect me.
Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot!
Arcade,
do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side.
Then you were well
no
informed.
Harm come to us.
I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Former Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority.
Unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth city guard to my defense? You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself on the executioner's block. Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you. This better be important.
Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me.
Will guard
There's a giant spider in the Chuan Zell. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
Unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
Try not to disturb me in the future. I'm in the midst of groundbreaking research. This better be important.
Arcade will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. It means Dwarven Museum. Lost race of people that built the city. You want to know more? Ask Calsimo. He's usually in front of the ruins, just down the tunnel.
Arcade will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Arcade will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
I have things to study. What? You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum.
Arcade keeps
Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile.
And death.
Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stauben's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stauben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive,
Arcade will
though.
guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built... And then, at a time we are still to protect and the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years.
RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man.
What a sight.
Let us sleep, sweet RK, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
You heard me, Captain. Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on sight. Call for backup if you need
RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. RK keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
Huh?
You've dug your own grave.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Was that?
You can't win this! God damn you! I'm going to enjoy this.
What do you think this?
What was that?
Help! In here!
I'm going to enjoy this. And you thought I was just a pretty face.
Back up! I need some help in
Someone
here.
there? Is there someone there?
Never should have come here.
Someone there? Over here! Hurry!
foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us. Arcade will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Arcade will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Protect us, Arcade. Foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
What's the hurry?
Protect us, Arcade, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest. Arcade keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death. Arcade will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Let us sleep, sweet Arcade, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
Now you're mine.
Don't worry. RK's protection is absolute. Don't worry. RK's protection is absolute. Protect us, RK, from the foul. Seek to disturb the dead's rest. RK will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm. Let us sleep, sweet RK, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
That's what we call it. In the Legion, we would have called it.
Yes?
Look how brittle it is.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Was there something else? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild
from the foul
immediately.
And unclean who seek
Farewell,
to disturb
Enthir.
the dead's rest.
Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
By your side. Let no
If you ever manage to gain entry to the college and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
Before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
I'm assuming you're here for more than a social call. Down to business, eh?
Arche will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
Yes? I
Need
never
something?
knew the darkness held such colors.
What can I do for you?
I'm always on the lookout for all sorts of goods. Bring me whatever. Business. Business is actually inconsequential to me. I share little of your lust for coin. However, as promised, I'll still be more than happy to take any stolen merchandise off your hands.
From the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
I've got coin, and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Give my regards to Carlisle, if you see her.
Have you prepared the stables like I suggested, John?
Yes, Lady. Riften gets attacked. Retreat inside the city gates and bar the door just like you said.
Good. You could be our first line of defense since you live outside the city walls, so we're depending on you.
Any luck with Sapphire?
Need something?
RK keeps the cycle. He watches us.
What are you doing that for?
Need something?
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
How can I assist?
Need something?
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Yeah?
Protect us, RK, from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's rest.
Yes?
Read your fate. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things with...
RK will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't
need something?
Full of that.
Need something?
Intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
Make it quick. Is that so? I've been wondering when he'd come around. Oh, what's this? You're quite brave to carry such a message. It's a pity you've chosen the wrong side.
Let us
You can
sleep
return
so
this
RK
axe
by
to the
your
man
side.
who sent it,
Let no harm
and tell him
come
he
to
should
us.
prepare to entertain visitors. I expect a great deal of excitement in the city of Whiterun in the near future. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us,
Protect us, RK,
he's against us.
from the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead's
An
rest.
amulet of Mara. You're looking for marriage, then? Until next time.
You're wearing Mara's amulet? You?
How long are
I'd
you going
marry
to
you.
wait?
I'd marry you
You
twice.
think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean
Protect us,
shoving
RK,
a sword
from
through
the
his
foul
tummy.
and unclean who seek to disturb the
Taking
dead's
his
rest.
city and leaving him in disgrace
I made
would
my
make a
fortune
more
as a...
powerful
The townsfolk
statement.
call me captain, because I used to be a sailor. We're ready to start this war in earnest, then.
Soon.
Fair winds
and
still
calm
say you
seas.
should take them
That's an
all
old
out
sailor's
like you
thought.
did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls.
Let us sleep, sweetheart.
Aye.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing
Yes?
Let us sleep, sweet Archay, by your side. Let no harm come to us.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Archay will guard our eternal rest. His servants shall protect the dead from harm.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolde. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. They say Folion of Morthal has studied vampires, Draugr, and all matter of undead.
Archay keeps the cycle.
Have I heard anything? It was the talk of the city for 3 days straight. Ain't too often we get a visitor like that. Oh, he just left a short while ago. He said he'd finished up his work and it was time to move on. That's all I can tell you. He asked me not to let anyone know where he was going. I suppose he didn't want the attention.
By your side. Let no harm come
I can see that. He said he was heading for Dragonbridge next. I hope that helps you.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got. Protect us, Archay. Archay keeps the cycle. He watches us in life and death.
Good afternoon.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Caught daily.
Be careful.
What's the hurry?
What do you need?
What do you want?
Yeah?
Seville Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human. Evil breath.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
From the foul and unclean who seek to disturb the dead. Rest.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Good to see you again, friend.
Need something?
Yeah. Let's not waste any time.
Need something?
Archay will guard our eternal rest.